This is the road that leads to Jamuria, a rural belt in West Bengal's Asansol-Durgapur industrial region. The area is dotted with coal fields, iron and heavy industries, and even steel plants. The Asansol-Durgapur industrial region is the nerve center of the economy of West Bengal, as well as the entire economic region of eastern India, because of its enormous reservoir of excellent quality coal from the Raniganj coal field. There is an abundance of skilled and cheap labor in close proximity. The establishment of a number of large industrial units like the Durgapur Steel Plant, Chittaranjan Locomotive Works, Durgapur Alloy Steel Plant, Durgapur Thermal Power Station, and hundreds of medium and small-scale industries have made the region a great industrial belt, second only to the Hooghly Industrial Belt in West Bengal. In Jamuria, one of the prominent industrial estates is that of Shyam Metallics, one of the leading integrated metal producing companies in the country. It focuses on long steel products and ferro alloys. The plants at Jamuria provide job opportunities to hundreds from the nearby villages. But there is a lot more to it beyond direct employment. Through its corporate social responsibility schemes, Shyam Metallic is trying to play a key role in women empowerment in Jamuria. For this, it has tied up with Usha International to start a training cum production center at Jamuria. It is housed in one room of a high school in Jamuria's Bahadurpur, not too far from Shyam Metallic's plant. This center, run collaboratively by Usha International and the Shyam Metallics Foundation, aims to make women more empowered, more confident, and more resilient. In this partnership project, Usha International renders technical services with its enriching skill and experience for planning, coordinating, and implementing the program. And it's already kindling hope miles away from this center. 8 kilometers away is Alinagar village. 32-year-old Suchitra Mandal is busy cooking for a joint family of 10. Her mother-in-law lending her a helping hand, Suchitra is in a hurry. She has to cook the meal and then finish other household chores. Her husband, brother-in-law and father-in-law are all daily wagers. Some of them work in nearby factories. The women stay at home to take care of the children. But Suchitra, a mother of 2 girls, wants to be self-dependent. The training cum production center has brought her that hope. She is among the women who are finishing their course at the center.
মনে হলো যে বসে আছি কিছু করা আমাদের দরকার সেই জন্য আমার বাড়িতে একটা সেলাই মেশিন ওষা কোম্পানির আছে তো যেহেতু আমি খবর পেলাম সেলাই সেন্টার থেকে যে এখানে ওষা কোম্পানি থেকে সেলাই শেখানো হচ্ছে তো আমাকে ডাকা হয়েছিল তো স্যার আমি তখন আমি মানে বাড়িতে আলোচনা করে জিজ্ঞাসা করে বললাম যে যাব কি ডেকেছে বললাম হ্যাঁ তোমরা যাও তোমার যদি যেতে ইচ্ছে করছে তো তুমি যাও
Not only the rural poor, this training cum production center at Jamuria is also helping many women from tribal communities to get empowered. One such lady is 24-year-old Sushma Thangar from Dhasna village, which is in the vicinity of the Shyam Metallic plant. Her husband is a casual worker at the plant. The family of 5 has a meager living. Sushma wraps up her household chores, gets ready and walks to the center a few miles away. It's busy at the center. It has been Usha's effort to strive to uplift the socio-economic status of rural women in India by creating entrepreneurial opportunities.
অসুবিধা হয়, তার জন্য সেলাই শিখতে এসেছি। সেলাই শিখলে নিজেও কিছু পয়সা রোজগার করতে পারি, তাতে আমার সুবিধা হবে।
Sham Metallics Foundation is a organization through which actually we are doing the CSR initiatives. We are mainly focusing on the rural health, rural education, empowerment of the women, and definitely the socio-economic infrastructures. We are having some pillars like education, rural health. We are having some pillars. Out of these pillars, one of the major pillar is women empowerment.
16 women have completed their training at the center and have been given their certificates. Now they can start to earn for themselves.
এখান থেকে কাজের ফিনিশিং তো অবশ্যই ভালো, আর এখান থেকে আমি মানে নিজে জানি কি এখান থেকে মেয়েরা শিখে পড়ে নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়িয়ে পড়ে নিজের রোজগার নিজেরা করে নিতে পারবে। এভাবেই আমাদের ট্রেনিং দেওয়া হয়েছে, মেয়েদেরকেও এইভাবে ট্রেনিং দেওয়া হয়েছে। এটা আমরা আমাদের এখানে কিছু স্বনির্ভর গোষ্ঠী আছে, তো সেখান থেকে আমি খোঁজ পাই। তো সেখান থেকে খোঁজ পাওয়ার পর আমি এখানে আসি, সেখান থেকে আমাকে বলা হয়, তখন আমি ট্রেনিং নিই।
As part of the training, Usha International also shows the trainees previous success stories from the Usha Silai School and Training Center. Showing them these stories from the Usha Kushalta ke Kadam series is a means of inspiring the women. Each of the Usha training and production centers, like this one, is a central facility created for rural women to assemble, receive training in sewing and stitching, and also make products for the market.
Usha International Limited is working pan-India through the Silai School program, and we have our program known as the Silai School Initiative, through which we are focusing on livelihood generation and women empowerment. Therefore, there was a sync between the objective of both the organizations. Therefore, we sat down and we tried to work out what best can we do. Therefore, we decided to set up 2 training cum production centers in West Bengal and in Orissa.
There is a sense of urgency at the production center. Sham Metallics has placed an order for jute bottle bags. Orders like this need specialization. For the trainees to hone their skills and produce fine finished products, there are master trainers to guide them through the process. Usha International and Sham Metallics Foundation are also running another training cum production center in Odisha's Sambalpur. With 15 women being trained at this center, once again the biggest beneficiaries are the tribal women of the industrial zones. Some 100 miles from the hubbub of Ahmedabad lies the small town of Radhanpur. This is where Usha conducted its 15-day Silai training program in association with the Bhansali Trust Foundation. One of the many women working for the Bhansali Trust is Darji Hansaben, who takes care of her own finances and lives by herself. Hansaben begins her day by making tea in the morning. Apart from the curiosity in her eyes, she has a deep interest in mathematics. She told us, "मुझे काम से ज़्यादा गणित पसंद है। मैंने सिलाई का काम सीखने के लिए परीक्षा दी है." 62-year-old Hansaben takes pride in being able to divide 30 into 4 parts for her stitching measurements.
पहला तो आडी एरी सिलाई जाती थी, अतार सेज आडी ऊभी थाय ने तो खोली मन थी सारी कर लो, एम खबर पड़े कि आ नथी खराब से तो खोल लो, आळस नहीं। पहला आळस थाती खोलवा पर अने हवे तो खोली नाखो। टॉप को पहला कटिंग नहीं करती, हवे कटिंग सीखी ले, सीवानुं पेटर्न भी मन थी करता सीखी, बधुं जे कोई बधुं सी। हवे गभरामण नहीं के केवी रीते करवुं है।
The Bhansali Trust was established by a family of diamond merchants and is working across 16 states in medicine, mental health rehabilitation and more to provide employment and extend help to the ones in need. In Radhanpur alone, it has been helping people for 15 years. Over 800 women are running their households by stitching garments for the trust. The women take pre-cut cloth home and join the cloth pieces to make bags and garments for children. These garments made by the women are further distributed amongst tribal children. The trust also runs 6,000 self-help groups for the rehabilitation of drug addicts with the support of a team comprising of 60,000 people.
जब बंसाली ट्रस्ट ने हमारा अप्रोच किया तो हमको उन्होंने बताया कि उनके पास 700 से ज़्यादा वीमेन जुड़ी हुई है और उनके प्रोडक्शन सेंटर्स भी हैं और वो चाहते हैं कि ये प्रोडक्शन सेंटर्स है उसमें जो वीमेन आती हैं उनको क्वालिटी ट्रेनिंग मिले।
हम यहाँ पे हमारे यहाँ विधवा फिर जो तख्ता है वो वैसे बहनें सिलाई काम करती है तो उनका कौशल्य बढ़ाने के लिए कि वो काम तो सिलाई काम करती है पर ज़्यादा कुशलता से वो अपना काम करे और इन्हीं में से हमने 40 बहनें पसंद की थी और उन्होंने आके सिलेक्शन किया फिर एग्ज़ाम दी बहनों ने उनका वाई हुआ फिर ये 15 बहनें सिलेक्ट हुई और फिर अभी ये प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं।
Yet another resident of Radhanpur and part of the Bhansali Trust Foundation is 36-year-old Nandaben Manilal. Nanda was a school teacher before she lost her husband to COVID. She is taking care of her 7-year-old son and 2 daughters from the money she makes from stitching. Nanda has a beautiful message for single mothers keeping their families afloat. मैं शायद कम कमाती हूँ पर घर मैं भी चला सकती हूँ।
जो हम पहले काम करते थे और यहाँ जो 15 दिनों की ट्रेनिंग में काम कर रहे हैं बहुत डिफरेंट है। पहले हम काम करते थे अब अभी यहाँ फिनिशिंग वाला और कोई भी आए कि ये कर दो तो हम ये नहीं कह सकते कि हमें ये नहीं आता, हम कहेंगे हमें आता है।
Urmila Ben's story might have also taken a different turn, but for her determination to stitch her life together piece by piece. She is happy to have the convenience of finishing her work from the comfort of her home. Urmila separated from her husband. She has dedicated her life to the education of her sons who remain her constant ray of hope.
एक बच्चा मंदबुद्धि है तो काम और कोई कर नहीं सकती थी तो यही सीख लिया तो क्या घर पे कर सकती हूँ मैं और बच्चे का ख्याल भी रख सकती हूँ।
A majority of these women have had disheartening journeys and continue to struggle in their lives. They have nobody with whom they can share the weight of their responsibilities, but they are conscious of their problems and have gracefully held the reins of the future. Hansaben, Nandaben, Urmila and more such women go home knowing that they will have some difficulty or the other to overcome, but they keep going on. The collaboration of Usha and the Bhansali Trust has not just enabled employment and upskilling, but also long-lasting relationships. All these ladies are emotionally available for each other as friends and family, sharing the small joys of everyday life. It's early morning in Baddi, an industrial town on the border of Himachal Pradesh and Haryana. It isn't just workers at Alchem Laboratories entering the compound. Walking in with them is a group of 20 women. They're there to learn and practice stitching in their Usha Silai school located within the premises of Alchem Laboratories, one of India's largest pharma companies. Their bright smiles and happy faces are a testament of the joy they experience when, just like the men, They work, learn and earn their meals with the confidence that they can take on the world with their skill. The industrial town of Baddi boasts of providing many employment opportunities. However, there is a dearth of skilled labour. At this Usha Silai School, the ambition is to train women on Usha's industrial machines in order to skill them for large-scale production as well as provide basic and advanced training so they can take up stitching work even at home.
इंडस्ट्रियल मशीनें यहाँ पर हमने लगाई है। इससे फ़ायदा ये होता है कि उस पर सबसे पहले तो ट्रेनिंग हम इसी पे देंगे तो उनकी स्पीड भी इसी में बढ़ेगी और आने वाले वक्त में 3 महीने बाद 6 महीने बाद जब प्रैक्टिस हो जाएगी इनकी कंप्लीट तो ये प्रोडक्शन के लिए तैयार हो जाएंगे आफ्टर ट्रेनिंग।
The Usha trainer shows us the industrial training machines that these 20 women are being trained on. The Silai machine that runs over 4,200 stitches in one go and the 5-thread interlocking machine. With the help of this training, the learners at Baddi have made bags, hoods, shoes and other items needed by the workers to be worn at all times when working in the plant. Proud of what they have accomplished, Preeti, Sia and Neena are young 19-year-old learners at the Usha Silai School in Alchem Laboratories. They want to make the most of their present to move from a bleak past into a brighter future.
घर का खर्चा चलाना, माँ बाप को कोई सहारा देना, बस इसी सब की वजह से मैम सानू ये काम बहुत अच्छा, हाँ जी बहुत ज़्यादा फ़ायदा मैम इसमें। और मैम ये 15 दिन में मैम हमने मतलब साढ़े हत्थ में इन्नी सफाई आ गई भी सानू खुद नू दिख रहा हो नहीं असी मतलब सानू इन्नी अच्छी सफाई साढ़े हत्थ में है नहीं थी।
हम घर की टेंशन ना मैम घर पे छोड़ कर आते कि यहाँ पे मन लगा कर काम करें। अगर हम यहाँ पे मन लगा कर अपना काम करेंगे मैम तभी आगे लाइफ में कुछ बन पाएंगे मैम।
डैडी दसते थे कि मतलब तुसी पहले पूछते भी कि क्या करके आए तुसी थे मतलब सेंटर च हम ਤਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੱਸਦੇ ਆ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਏ ਮਤਲਬ ਕਿ ਕਮੀਜ਼ ਸਿਲ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਆਏ ਤਾਂ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਅੱਛਾ ਫੀਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਵੀ ਹਾਂ ਮੇਰੀ ਲੜਕੀ ਨੇ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਿਆ ਵੀ ਮੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਰੋਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਿਆ।
The training at the Usha Silai School has created not just a camaraderie between the women, but also a great awareness and understanding of all things sewing and stitching, including some strong opinions on the difference between the typical black-colored Usha sewing machine and the industrial version of it.
ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਕਾਲੀ ਮਸ਼ੀਨਾਂ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਘਰਾਂ ਪੈਰ ਨਾਲ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਪੈਰਾਂ ਵਾਲੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਉਮਾ ਫਿਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਪੈਰ ਵੀ मतलब दुखन लग जाते साडा हाथ भी दुखन लग जाता।
ये मोटर वाली है ये वाली वो मतलब हत्थों नाल चलदी है
तो जितनी ये फास्ट होती है ना उषा मैम वो इतनी नहीं होती।
धागा भी बार बार हो ही जाता टूटी जाता अरे फसी जाता
ये ना इसमें धागा फसदा
लेकिन इस मशीन में सानू बहुत फायदे आ सिलाई भी बहुत अच्छी आती।
Usha Silai School's partnership with Alchem Laboratories began when the pharma company approached Usha with the intention of empowering women in and around Baddi by teaching them skills. And clearly, it has been a successful partnership.
We are very much confident that we are going to work with Alchem Foundation for a longer period because they are having their manufacturing location across other locations also. And it's not that we are focusing on one partnership, we are committed to ensure that every woman start earning, and with this result and with this impact I am sure Alchem Foundation will be happy to join hand Usha in other locations as well.
Usha strives for uplifting the socio-economic status of rural women in India by creating entrepreneurship opportunities through promising partnerships and collaborative efforts. The partnership with Alchem Laboratories in Baddi is one such effort.
उषा इंटरनेशनल के माध्यम से हमने हिमाचल क्षेत्र में बद्दी औद्योगिक संस्थान के इलाके में ये ट्रेनिंग का कार्य हमने शुरू किया है और मुझे आशा ही नहीं पूर्ण विश्वास है कि ये महिलाएं सिलाई की ट्रेनिंग लेकर के फार्मा क्षेत्र में काम आने वाले अपरण का निर्माण कर सकेंगी।
Many like-minded corporates have joined hands with the Usha Silai School program, who are keen to bring about a change in the lives of women through skill development and entrepreneurship development. This Silai School program taps into various aspects of Schedule 7, Section 135 of the CSR Act of 2013.
One step in the direction of skill development is a giant leap forward for the Usha Silai School learners here in Baddi. A leap that has turned these learners into independent, working women who are self-reliant. It is an independence they are now keen to guard.
जो सीखा वो उसका फायदा तो फिर सानू यही है भी ਅਸੀਂ ਅੱਗੇ करिए
खुद सीख के ना टेलर बनूं मतलब औरों की तरह और बाकी लोगों को भी सिखाऊंगी जिनको ना आता है
लड़की और लड़के में मैम वो नहीं रखना चाहिए कि ये लड़की है ये लड़का है मैम दोनों को बराबर मानना चाहिए
Usha is always in search of partnerships with corporates that are looking for CSR avenues in women empowerment, skill development and raising entrepreneurship opportunities in the country. Usha International is more than happy and extremely responsive when it comes to joining hands with corporates, with respect to sharing their know-how in the field and extending full support that has been acquired over many years, even when help is sought over a simple email.